Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up, people? Make sure I'm looking at least presentable. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me share this out real quick. While I'm doing that, let me know where you are joining the live broadcast from, whether that be on Facebook or that be on YouTube or from one of the groups. Let me know what city you representing, what city and state you representing. And while we are doing that, hold on one second. While we are doing that, I'm gonna share this out to a couple other platforms real quick, okay? Bluetooth connected. Let my theme song
wake
play.
up, wake up.
What's up, Texas in the house? Yes. Hey, Baltimore. Yes. What's up, y'all? Represent. Hello, Sister Cynthia. Toledo. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Maryland? I see y'all. This is the anthem right here. Maryland, yes. What's up, people? What's up? Make sure I share this real quick. As you coming in, let me know where you represent from. Yes. Street peace, do we mean it? Yes. Do you believe that the children of the world deserve a good life? Wake up, all the doctors, make the old people well. What's up, Austin, Chicago? Yes. What's up? I see y'all representing. I see y'all representing. Much love, Brother Tim from Texas. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. What's up, Indigo from New York City? Oklahoma in the building. Yes. I can't shake up y'all mind. It's everybody's wake up call time. Hey, why they do my people wrong before they sweep us down? These words to keep you strong. Good afternoon, North Carolina. That's what I'm talking about. Look at there's strength in numbers. What's up, y'all? All right, Sister Kathy from Georgia. I see you, beloved. And the world ain't gonna get no better if we let it be, right? Hey. Let it be, baby. Yes, what's up? All right, GP. Thank you for the love and the support, brother. Or sister, I'm sorry. I don't know. That's a male or female. Sound like they got real loud. Thank you so very much for the encouragement. All right, Michigan, I see you. All right, let's get rolling. World won't get no better if we don't let it. I'm asking everybody to share this everywhere real quick, okay? I'm asking everybody to share this everywhere. We got to get on up. All right, California, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all know that I'm originally from California. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm going live broadcasting from Dallas, Texas. but I am originally from Cali. Oh, this is my part right here. Oh, yeah. Hey. Listen to me like you listen to Fahrenheit 9/11. Ain't no time for the second guessing. The words I speak, wake up, yes. They ain't got to worry about the police. Very hard to hear on this track. Hey. You better get a building, y'all build back. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping. Hey. You're probably gonna flag my account, but y'all already know I'm a worshiper. I love music, okay? But I'm gonna get started because I ain't got a whole long time here. I'm asking you if you can. It's "Wake Up Everybody" by Brandy, Mary J. Blige, Missy Elliott, Wyclef. I guess if you look up "Wake Up Everybody" and you type in Brandy, it'll pull up because they have several versions of that song. But that's my favorite song. That's my anthem. It's time to get on up. It's time to wake up. And if we don't do something now, right, then we're going to pay for it later on. I want to first start off, I'm going to share some information about what's going on. How can we connect right here? Like, let me see if I can put all my information. Y'all asking me to do something. This technology stuff is something else. Let me see how I can do it because I don't want to jump off the screen and let me see if I can do this real quick. Hold on 1 second. See if I can figure this out. Give me 1 second. Technology is not my thing, but guess what? I can pay somebody who it is, you know? And I think this is how I copy. Hold on 1 second. See if this gonna work. All right. I'm working with the dough. I did something. See, technology is not my thing whatsoever. I am a speaker. I'm very passionate. I know what it is to be in your own lane, to stay in your own lane, you know, and not swerve and cause a collision or, you know, some type of danger to another. I'm in my own lane. I'm in my own zone and I'm comfortable in that. Whatever I can do outside of my lane and my zone, I outsource it to people's whose lane and whose zone. So technology is just not my thing whatsoever. Nevertheless, I think I got it right. I put the information up there. Let's see if I can highlight it. There you go. Hopefully I did that right. Okay. So I want to share some things that are going on and how we can prepare and plan for that. But before I do that, I'm going to be doing 4 things within the next 30, 40 minutes here, right? So first of all, I'm going to introduce myself because I know a lot of y'all really don't know who Dr. Tawana Worlds is. Second of all, I'm going to address some foolishness. Third of all, I am going to share some information about what's going on. And then lastly, I'm going to share some information about how we can prepare to preserve ourselves for what's coming. Is that cool with y'all? If that's cool with y'all, give me some comments in the chat. If you're watching via Facebook, give me some love, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up. If that's going to be good with y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all a long time. But I want to say this because, you know, a lot of people followed me, friend requested me yesterday. One thing I want to say is I'm not for everybody. Okay. That I do know, but I am for somebody. I have it hard and you don't got to go ask no man about me. You know, if you're a believer, you can go ask the Lord, you know, you can go pray to God, whatever. If you one of those who go off your energy, you know what I'm saying, you can go do that as well. I'm very confident that the Lord is going to tell you the truth. All right. That's just facts. First and foremost. Number one thing is I'm not here to argue with a single soul. I'm not a pawn of the enemy and I'm not going to allow him to fiddle my strings and make me come up against my own brethren, the very ones that I'm trying to help. I'm not going to tolerate no disrespect at all. Most people don't know, I'm a believer, but I'm not what you used to. I'm not like that, that pulpit behind the, no, I'm kingdom. I'm kingdom. No more, no less. Let me start this over here on Instagram really quickly. All right, I'm live over there. So I want to introduce myself. My why. Why am I showing up? Why do I care so much, about my community? People will look and paint a picture and miss, the message, trying to judge the messenger. And yesterday, I shared my video was promoted. I'm out here talking about how I'm trying to empower my community. And it's my own community that had the most to say. She got too much makeup on her face, and I can't listen to her, and she's a scam because she charging. I'm gonna address all of that real briefly. I'm not one to give my power away to another, because that's something you can't give back to me. And I'm not one to give my time away. But I looked at my watch. I got time today. I'm the woman for the job. So I just like to be very upfront, very transparent from the get-go. Ain't no, blinders, ain't no deception, ain't none of that. You know how I'm rocking. I know how you rock. Many people don't know that I've come from a very impoverished background, very impoverished. Grew up eating out of the garbage cans, literally. Sleeping in hospitals just to have a warm place to stay. So I come from that. My mother was a single mother. Father was an absent father, being that he was incarcerated. So I come from a very impoverished, and I shared a little bit of that, very impoverished background. So poor that I started hustling and selling dope. That was my way out. And in doing so, I was damaging my community even more so by doing so. So I started selling dope, started, going crazy with it, was very confident in it, had it scheduled down, whatever the case may be, had a schedule where I would go out and hustle, had a blueprint. I was going to sell my drugs. And I want to address this and say this. You ain't got to believe in who I believe in. You ain't got to believe in what I believe in. But what I do want to say is simply this. Let us respect one another. I'm not here to shove my beliefs on you, like you're not here to shove your beliefs on me. But what I do believe is no matter what we believe, we can come together and we can believe in one another. How about that? If you believe in whatever you want to believe in, that's cool. I am going to announce. That's what I am going to do. I'm going to announce why I'm here, why I'm sent. I'm going to announce what my mission is. And if that offends you, then that's cool too. I'm still going to love you. I'm commanded to love you. So I'm still going to love you. But I'm not here to debate with my people. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to build up my community, okay? I'm not that one or that two, but I am the woman for the job that will read you from Hebrews to hieroglyphics, okay? And from Genesis to Revelation. That's why I say I'm not that type of person that you used to. I'm not the type of person that most people, within a religious constrainment is used to. No, I'm very controversial. I love hard. I'm very passionate. I'm passionate, straight up. I hate seeing anybody, but especially my people, torn down. I hate that. So I go hard. Because them the ones that'll tear you down. Look at Harriet Tubman. How many more could have really been freed had they not betrayed this woman and went behind her back and told on her and all of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many more she could have freed? It wasn't because they didn't think they were slaves. They knew they were slaves. They was comfortable. But how many more of us would have been freed? Period. I'm just here for my tribe. That's it. I'm here for those who know it's time for me to go. And God, this is an answer to my prayer. And I'm ready to go. Another thing I want to address is this. Because I'm a defender about my name, okay? You ain't going to find no negative stigmas attached to my name. And that's something that you will get a response about. I will fight you about my name. That's all day long, because a good name is far better than any rubies or diamonds. A good name. And I've worked hard for my name. I worked hard for my name. So I'm going to defend my name. I seen some comments, from my own people. My own people. This woman is a scam because she charging this. First of all, hold up. I'm glad you mentioned a scam. Because let me help you understand what a scam is. A scam is you clocking into a 9 to 5 on a daily basis. And before you even get your paycheck, you got somebody that you don't even know called Uncle Sam. You ain't never even met him, taking dibs out of your money while you do the work. And then when you get your money, 1/4 of that goes to inflation. A half a box of cereal at a full box price, half air, half cereal, half gas, half water. So you got 1/4 of your money after they didn't got their money going to inflation. You got another 1/4 going to big business, New Year's, Valentine's, spring break, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, big business. You got them pimping you and scamming you all 12 months. And then you got another 1/4 of your money going to taxes, sales taxes, food taxes, gas taxes, whatever taxes, your mama taxes, your daddy taxes, okay? And then the other 1/4 that you got, that's going to debt and credit, because you ain't got enough money to go and buy the stuff that you need, so you got to put it on credit. You got to put it like that. So you talking about some scams. A scam is you paying somebody that you ain't never even met. A scam is you renting something that you ain't gonna never even own. That's what a scam is. Hello, anybody? Talk black to me. That's what a scam is. So don't never stigmatize me like that. I'm here to uplift you. And am I gonna charge you for my time? I am. When I wanted to come out of poverty, I had to do something that I ain't never did to have something I ain't never had. I had to stop thinking the same way. I had to stop thinking that people owe me something. Didn't nobody owe me nothing. And then we, as Black people, we want to go around and be like, oh, okay, we're gonna pay Michael Kors $5,000 to walk around with his bag on our arm. You understand me? And he don't even like you or your hair in his bag. But when it comes to me trying to bring you out of poverty, my job is not to come to you in poverty. It's to reach for you down there and pull you out. My job is not to come and sit with you in it. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's not my job. Neither is my wisdom, my experience, and my time up for negotiation or discount. I do my charitable deeds, and I got to let everybody know this. If baby daddy left you, that's not my problem. If you single, and that ain't my problem either. I didn't put you in that situation. We got a whole nonprofit. We go into the communities. Do you know how many people rent we pay? Do you know how many people lights we keep on? How many mouths we feed? How many times we show up and we be the hands? We don't just sit in no pulpit and preach stuff. No, that's why I say I'm different. Love is an action word. We go out into the community. So I do my good deeds in the kingdom and in the community. And everybody ain't my problem. Everybody ain't my responsibility. I beg to defer. If you're going to go spend $200 on some hair and $150 on an install, then you're going to try to come in and nickel and dime me. No, the devil is a whole liar. That's just facts. That's just facts. Another thing I need to check is, somebody said, well, you better be careful. God wants us to be spiritually wealthy. Let me fact check you on that too. Let me fact check you on that. Do you know that prosperity, wealth, and riches is written more times in the scripture than salvation? And I'm the woman for the job that will walk you through it. Trust me, I'm a modern day Berean, baby. Now, that ain't said arrogantly. But that's how I decided to come out of the religion and out of the tradition and ritualism. Because I was one that fact check. I want to know what you're saying. Is that real? If I see you doing something else and I'm reading something else, that something's wrong. And that's what a lot that I saw. And in me seeing that, it wasn't to judge and be hypocritical. It was for me to say, that's what I'm not finna do. Everything that I wanted and needed from my people, from the church, all over the place, and I couldn't get it. God allowed me not to get that so I can become that. Hello? He allowed me to go through that so I can become what I needed. And I have became what I needed. In the middle of a pandemic, where a lot of and this ain't to bash no pastors. I love the Lord. I love the church. It has its place, but the church need help. What I teach is not what you're gonna get on Sunday school. And yes, it is strictly from the word. It's kingdom. That's what my king came preaching, the kingdom. And how my kingdom function is not broke, it's not sick, it's not in fear, none of that. For a lot of people to say, well, because I had a few of the brews. Most people don't think I know about that. That's why you should never judge a book by its cover. Never. Had some of the brews saying, well, it's this or that. I become all things to all men. First of all, I know where I come from. I know who I am. I came with my own life, so everybody else's is extra. What I do know is that God loves me and God likes me. And that's more than enough. Straight up. That's what I do know. And for those who say, well, I don't want to hear about God and religion, because I saw another comment that said that I don't want to hear about God and religion. Well, that's your issue. I ain't put no gun in nobody's head. I ain't forced nobody to listen to me. But one thing that I will say is you will miss the message trying to not like the messenger. Do you know that some of your enemies or the people that you don't like got the very resources and possessions and the keys to unlock you? We got to get past that. Some of y'all don't like y'all bosses and co-workers, but you show up to get a paycheck. Hello? Somebody. You don't like what the neighbors that you live next door to, but you live there. You ain't finna move out your house because you don't like nobody. Come on now. And another thing is this. You don't know what I got to offer. You don't know what I got to offer. You don't know what I bring to the table. But you take the time to figure somebody research and find somebody out. That's what I'm going to say. If you do a Google search of my name, Dr. Tawana Worlds, you will see there are no negative stigmas attached to me. And if I was out here scamming people like some of y'all tried to say over there on the YouTube channel, on my brother's YouTube channel, then you would be able to fact check or confirm that. I promise you, you ain't going to find nothing like that attached to my name. I promise you that. The devil can't even agree with you on that, okay? So get to know somebody. And what I have went into places that some people can't even sit in. People need to understand, why do I believe in the Lord? I know God beyond the word. And like I said, I'm not here to force anything on you. I'm just giving you a foundation. He's always going to be the topic of my conversation. He's always going to get the glory in my life. Everything that I do, most people don't even know that I showed up because he sent me. Because to be honest with you, dealing with my own people, I would rather not. Love them to pieces. But they're the ones that'll pull you all the way down. Attack you for what? You missed the whole message looking at my makeup. Shame on you. And I got a backstory behind that, because I'm beautiful without makeup. Don't ever get it twisted. Most of the time I'm recording and I'm going into places that they don't bring people that look like me into. Understand that. I become all things to all men. And I ask the Lord, how can I help my people, your people? Because I seen way when this stuff start popping off, the beginning of 2020, and I'm going to watch my words because they watching me. Nevertheless, they ain't going to silence me. Warrior runs through this blood. So they ain't going to never silence me. I have already purposed in my heart that I'm going to die standing on the truth. And they know that. Nevertheless, the reason why I'm going to say what I'm going to say and just let everybody know this, plain and simple. I know God beyond the word. I know God beyond the Bible. July 29, 2002, I went in to have my 6th child, selling crack cocaine. And while I was trying to have this child, me and this baby died. Lost all my blood in a blink of an eye. When I tell you, it happened so fast. I was trying to get this boy to come down. The same young man that I spoke about who passed away, the same son that passed away is the same son that I'm talking about this experience. My 6th child. So dope my whole entire pregnancy. And during my pregnancy, I kept feeling nudged to get my life together. But the money was good. What I was doing was good. Kept feeling nudged to get my life together. And I kept saying in my heart, I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together. I am. But the day came, July 29, 2002, that I went in to have this little boy. And one more time, I was reminded, give your life to the Lord. And my homegirl came to come see me while I was having a baby. She's like, this baby still ain't came down? I'm like, no, baby ain't came down. She's like, I called the bus to come check on you. I'm going to leave. I'll come back tomorrow since ain't nothing happening. I'm like, okay. She had $20 in her hand. And I hadn't ate all day. And she left her $20 on my bed. So after she got out of the hospital to go run and catch the last bus that was going to the house, my son's father said she dropped her money. I was like, oh, well, go down there and give me something to eat with it. He's like, no, I really feel. And he was not a believer. But God will use a dog if necessary to get the message to you. Get that woman her money back. I'm like, it's not that I'm finna take her money. I'm finna use it because she dropped it. You finna go get me something to eat. I don't care what these people talking about. It's 24 hours. I ain't ate. And the look that he had on his face was like, all right, I'm gonna go do that. So he walked his homeboy out. I kept the $20 in my hand. He was gonna come back up, get the $20 and go down to the cafeteria after I was warned not to eat because the baby was not coming down. So it's like, don't eat because you might have to go into emergency surgery. I had never been cut. I had never had a surgery before. So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I only used to call on God because my grandma told me about God. I only used to call on him when I was in trouble. So I was like, well, God ain't never let me be cut. I ain't finna get cut. Go get me something to eat. So he left. And as soon as he left out the room to go walk his homeboy down the stairs, I felt like I had to throw up. So I tried to cough it off. I tried to like suppress my throw up by doing that. And when I did that, a blood clot that had set up in my placenta had ruptured and blood was everywhere like an ocean, like that. As soon as I just did that, it busted. And so I began to hemorrhage. No doctors around, no anything. And as I laid on that bed, there was a force that sat on me. That sat right here on me. It was the equivalent. That's the only thing I can remember thinking. This thing felt like the equivalent of a house is sitting on me. And I'm trying to get up, but I can't. My wind was, it was gone. Like the blood flowing, wind going. It happened so fast. Looked over at the monitor, the baby heart rate dead. And I could not speak whatsoever to even say, if you real, God, forgive me, save me. My tears as I was taking my last breath spoke for me. If you real, help me. If you real, help me. And for 3 days, I stayed in that state. When I woke up, the doctor who delivered my child said, I ain't been away from this hospital in 3 days. And I'm here to tell you, whatever you did before you came to this hospital, the Lord is calling for you to give your life to him. That was July 29, 2002. What I experienced after I left my body was not something that I talk about a whole lot. I've talked about it and gave my testimony a lot. The darkness on this earth don't even describe what I saw. It does not even describe, it does not even compare. Let me tell you, it was so terribly frightening that I have been on the moving train ever since that day. Never ever to return to darkness. So that is the reason why I believe if that offends you, I don't believe because some man told me I needed to believe. I believe because I met life in death. Even when my words could not speak, he read my tears. And I met him in death. I became in contact with life through death. So that is why I do believe and will always believe, because I know I'm on another level. That same boy died 15 years later. I'm not on no drugs. I'm not drinking no alcohol. Most people who've lost their children, they don't even function the right way. Thereafter, they need something to numb the pain because the pain hurts so bad. I took my pain and turned it into power and turned it into my pulpit to lift everybody else up. And I also turned it into my prosperity. Do you understand me? You wicked devil. You touched me in a way because of my yes. You touched me in a way. You may have gotten one son, but I'm going to free millions of them. Do you understand me? This is personal. This ain't about no profit. It was because of money that my son is dead. Pharmaceutical company killed my child, gave him medication and killed my child. So I don't need money to do anything but be my servant and build something in this life that will outlast me, outlive me. Not another one of my children will die because of poverty. Not another one of your children, if I can help it. If you're not ignorant enough to just shun and shun the messenger because you don't like him. I'm not fighting just for my child. I'm fighting for your child. I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for your family. This is personal. Unless you ain't never been through that type of death, then you can never understand my passion, my mission, my motive, my agenda, my purpose, my destiny. You can never, ever understand that. So don't judge a book by its cover. I'm fully loaded, baby. I'm valuable. I'm not only here to tell you about wealth financially, how to be wealthy in your time, how to be wealthy in your mind. I'm here to your whole man prospers. I don't just want your money to prosper, because you can prosper with your money and still have a poverty mindset. That's why people get money all the time and then go back to being broke, because their mind never changed. Their mind never shifted. Follow me. So it's more mindset. And that is what I had to learn. Mindset. How to master my mind. I want to share something with you guys. I want to say it's in Genesis 11. I'm a paraphrase the story for it, but we all familiar, I'm sure, pretty familiar with the Tower of Babel. I want to read that to y'all, matter of fact, if you don't mind, because this is the most powerfulest thing I have ever read. I have ever, when I got this, it's transformed my life, okay? Hold on one second. And the reason why I want to read it to you, yeah, it is Genesis 11. Okay. So Genesis 11, I'm going to read verse 1 through 9. And like I said, if you don't read the Bible, that's cool. I just want you to hear the message. That's it. I just want you to hear. I want you to know how powerful your mind is. That's it. Genesis 11. I'm reading from verse 1. Now the whole world had one language, and one common speech. As people moved eastward, as they began to walk and sojourn eastward, they found a little plain where they could sit down and settle there. They said to each other, come on, let us make bricks and then bake them thoroughly. And we can use the bricks instead of stones. And we can use tar for mortar. Then they said, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth. It says, but the Lord came down to see the city and the tower that the people had buildeth. Buildeth. I want y'all to hone in on that. Buildeth. The Lord came down to see the city and the tower that the people had buildeth. Building means it's still being built. Buildeth means that it's already built. Follow me? Okay. The Lord said, if as one people speak in the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing that they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so that they will not understand one another. What does that mean? Let me break that down. Now, these people were just walking by a plane and they said, let us take a seat. Let me break that down in our terminology. They said, let us take a seat. And then they start conversating with each other like we doing here on today. You know what? We can build a city, y'all. And we can get some bricks and we can get some tar and we can get some mortar. And guess what? We can build this bad boy all the way up to the heavens. That way we leave a name for ourselves. And it said the Lord came down after they started talking about it. It said the Lord came down to look upon the city and the tower that the people had builded. What does that mean? Now, surely the Lord didn't come down into the earth to look and see this building. Most people can visualize it when they hear that scripture. Most people visualize this big old tower going into the heaven from the earth. Ain't no man ever been able to accomplish that, even in 2022. They built it in a mind. They built it in the realm of the spirit. So much so what they built caused the Lord's attention to say, wait a minute, y'all. If we don't confuse their language, we will never be able to stop them from building whatever they thinketh. Whatever they thinketh, what have you built in the spirit realm? Just by your thoughts. Because they had built it a city and a tower, and it had already reached up into just by what they were sitting around planning in their mind. They did not have no bricks. They did not have no mortar. They sat down to think about it, to converse about what they were going to build. And what they had built in the spirit was so powerful that it got the attention of the Lord to say, wait a minute, hold up, 1 second. I just read it. You read it. Genesis 11:9. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower that the people had builded. Build it mean it was already built. He said, wait a minute. Come, let us go down and confuse their language right now so that they will not understand one another. Because if we don't, nothing that they think or imagine is the word will be impossible. Is it that powerful? So what have you built in your mind? Most people think it was the confusion of the language. That we all spoke the same language. No, we was all on one accord. And our thoughts were so very powerful. That's why it says, as a man thinketh, hey, sexy, so is he. Yeah. As a man thinketh, so is he. If you think you poor, guess what? You're going to be poor. If you think you can't afford it, guess what? You're not going to be able to afford it. If you think you sick, guess what? You're going to be sick. If you think you tired, if you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, you can. When I was coming out of this transition of poverty, first thing when they say, well, you know what? We got the information that you need, because all I needed was the information. Everybody say that. Comment that. All I need is the information. That's what we lack. My people perish for a lack of knowledge, information. So when they were saying that in order for me to get this information, to be able to get this type of money that I need to build the community that I have been called to build. Because my same Bible says this: money answereth all things. And would we not agree? You can't be warm without money. No AC, no heating. You cannot eat, my friend, without money. You got to go to the grocery store and pay like you weigh in order to eat like you want to, right? You cannot even have clean water, whether that's the water company or bottled water, without money. You cannot provide a roof over your head without money. You cannot provide good medical care for yourself without money. So money answereth all things. And it's a sad shame that our people have been taught wrong about money. We've been taught to work for it. We've been taught to go to work for money, man, when money is supposed to work for us. We still to this day don't want to come together. Thank you, Sister Bartina. Still don't want to come together. And that's how they win. You got people like me, and I'm not equating myself to Harriet Tubman, but she was a pioneer in her generation. Dr. Martin Luther King was a pioneer in his generation. For whatever part they played in, I'm a pioneer in this generation. I'm one of the ones that have took, the brunt of a whole bunch of stuff. Literally, it's so much, it's too numerous to count. My yes cost me my whole life. But I'm the woman for the job. The Lord knew wasn't no punk in my blood. The Lord knows that even my own people, your weeping of your teeth and gnashing of your teeth, that don't scare me. He gave me faith. He gave me courage. He gave me confidence, and he gave me these hands, period. Most people don't like that I'll tell the truth like that. Proverbs 20:30 said, the blueness of a wound will cleanse the evil, which means a severe beating to knock all the evil out of you, period. When Christ came on the scene, that didn't get rid of the warriors. No, ma'am, no, sir. We're still here. We're still here. Everything that I have learned in my life, from the hood to the house, has all been a part of my purpose and my destiny. I had to be broken like that. That way I wouldn't let people break me. I had to be, go through the depths of things. That way people, when I go through the depths of things with people, it wouldn't move me. It might be you. Can everybody else on Instagram hear me? It might be you, Sister Tina. If anybody else can hear me over here, let me know. But I'm one woman that's unafraid, unashamed, bold, courageous. You can't take nothing from me. I ain't got nothing to lose. Say some brothers are born to be brothers, but some are born for adversity. I'm one that's born for adversity. Do you understand me? Not only am I going to help you get to your wealthy place, if you got a whole devil, listen, I'm anointed and appointed to cut a whole devil head off. I'll call them out and cast them out at the same time. That's on Jesus. Straight up. That's why I say I let everybody know ahead of time who I am, what you're dealing with. You're not going to come up over here and bully me. That's facts. Come over here and say all manner of evil against me, neither. That's what you're not going to do. I'm here to help you. That's what I am here for. I'm here to help you, even when I don't want to. Dealing with my own is like a thorn in my side because I bleed for them so badly, but they the ones that will turn around and literally try to tear you to pieces. They're the ones that will literally. I'm not here for that. I'm just not. My block and delete game is strong, boy, and it's on steroids, straight up. I'm learning this year not to give my power away because that's something I can't get back. I'm learning not to give my power to people. Your comment is just that, a comment. Your opinion is just like everybody else's. Everybody got a butthole, and that's how your opinion is. Everybody got one, and it doesn't affect me. Just know that. I got head as flint, straight up. When he called me, he said, I'm not sending you to foreign people, Tawana. I didn't understand that. When he called me, he didn't say, I'm not sending you to strangers or people who don't understand your language. No, I'm sending you to the rebellious house of Israel. And they don't listen to me, so they ain't going to listen to you. But I'm going to make your head as hard as flint, and you're going to be able to tell them what I said, and they're going to know that I sent you, period. So I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't moved by nobody. Most of the time, I got to pray for myself because I'm confident, like for real. I'm confident in his hands. He gave me that great confidence. I don't need weaponry. Baby, these hands work. Straight up. Like, look, if they don't work spiritually, they'll work if I knock you out, period. I'm not going to play with you. I'm just not. God know that. I'll be like, look, he done gave me the power of self-control because I do got the power of self-control. I ain't had a fight in a long time. My kids ain't never seen me had to have a fight, but I do want to let people know if I show up to coach you and we finna move over into that now that we got that understanding. If anybody don't like me, now's the time to go ahead and take your follow back. Take your friend request back. Now's the time for you to do that. But if you love me, let's roll. You're going to either hate me or love me. There's no in between. I'm just going to tolerate you because if you think you're going to sit around me and tolerate me, I'm going to discern that too. Not only do I discern and know who I am, I discern and know who you are too. Discernment is on steroids. I don't play games. That's why I be telling people, go ask the Lord about me straight up for real. Go ask whoever you want to about me. They're going to tell you the truth too. I'm here to serve you and I'm not playing no games with nobody. If you ready to roll, then I'm ready to roll. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to lead you into places and show you where your wealth is at. I'm not here to lead you to another 9 to 5, to some breadcrumbs that ain't going to preserve your family. I want to address one more thing. Well, it's war and it's all of this stuff happening. Why should we be focused on building wealth? Is Bill Gates focused on building wealth? Is Elon Musk still getting his money up? If Jeff Bezos, if all these devils that's out here with this illegal wealth transfer, most of y'all don't know August 26, 2019, 400 years was up. And we were supposed to go fully loaded like they did back then because it was written. After another this time we're going to go back by way of ships that we have not went back. But when the 400 years is up, I'm going to let them go fully loaded. And the sad part about it is the people ain't woke enough to see that this is the time. This is the opportunity in the moment. And when they refuse to let us go, they start talking about we're going to give reparations. No. Wait a minute. I said let them go. And I said give them all the stuff that I'll let y'all accumulate over 400 years. All in 40, I said give them. And because they did not. Then you had the Divok. Spell that backwards. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Then you had the Divok demon show up on the scene, the plague. And I got to tell y'all this. In the beginning, there was no Brews. There were no Negroes affected by this plague until the Negroes decided to trust the science. over the Most High. See, yeah, they don't like me. This is why they don't like me, because I ain't afraid to tell you the truth. You won't let the white man come in and tell you that be trying to tell you. They'll be like, you're a white man, you don't understand. So God had to raise up a warrior over here that look just like you, that'll stand flat-footed in your face and tell you what it is. See, our people still continue to want to go hoarding after other gods. You wanted to trust the science. You didn't want to return to the Most High. No, you wanted to get back to normal. So the plague started hitting you and hitting your household. You put that stuff on your face. You start acting like, you know what I'm saying? You did all of that stuff and start moving in fear. Do you know it's been 2 years? Man, the Lord is my shepherd. And that demon didn't touch me. Do you feel me? And nobody in my house neither. And I ain't got no cocktails in me. I ain't even let them put nothing up in my nose. I wish I would. You ain't altering nothing, baby. It said in the last days, it will be like in the days of Noah, where the sons of men were entering into the sons of God were entering into the daughters of women, and they was creating a race and a breed that was not normal. No, ma'am, no, sir. This is pure. This is pure. And I ain't to knock nobody. That ain't to knock nobody. I'm just telling you facts. I stood flat-footed. He was like, you don't even need one of them things up here. So I had to ask the Lord right then and there. Well, what do I need to do? Because I can't go up in them buildings because there won't be no compromise on my end. When I said yes, I meant that. And for you, I'm going to live, and for you, I'm going to die. Period. To be absent from this world is to be present for you. So come on, bring the pain. Insane to the membrane. Listen, I'm not going out without a fight. I'm going to say that. I'm not laying down. I ain't going to no facilities. None of that. None of that. See, I was that person that used to look at those movies like Roots and look at those movies like, you know, Rosa Parks and all of that stuff that they used to show us in history class. And I would be the one sitting in my class thinking. That's why I never had a graduation, because I would start a riot after they show us some stuff like that. Y'all got the nerve to show us some stuff like this. This stuff was affecting me like when I was 12 years old, affecting me on another level. This has been embedded in me. To stand up, fight against the injustices of my people. That don't mean that I don't love no other nation, baby. Come along with us. That's what I'm saying. Stand with us and be blessed of the Most High God. But I would be the one sitting back there in the back of the class like, I wonder why all of them didn't think about how they could have all jumped them. Like, how you going to let them put you in shackles and chain and beat you like that, and y'all all standing around and just crying like that? Boy, they would have. I'm glad he put me in the era, in the time that he did, because baby, you wouldn't have got a whip on me without getting a whip back. I would have started a whole revolt. Literally. Ain't nobody playing with you, and that's why I walk in life. Let me tell y'all right now, I ain't never experienced racism. Now, have I experienced people acting prejudice? Yeah, but guess what? You keep your prejudice to yourself. Ain't nobody got their foot on my neck. Nobody. If I hold the door for you and you gon' act like I had to hold, I'm looking at your demeanor. I hold the door for everybody. But if I hold that door for you and you walking up there like you ain't finna say thank you, I'll wait till you get right in the middle of the door and shut it on you. And then turn around and look like I wish you would say something, because you got me all the way messed up. If you thought that I was finna hold that door, I will wait for you to get to the door so I can slam it on you. If your face don't even look like you want to say thank you, I'm shutting it on you. Period. Ain't nobody playing that type of stuff. If you can go cop you a Beamer, I can too. If you can buy you a mansion, I can too. It's simple. So I ain't never had no incidents or situations like that. Ain't no man ruling over me. Neither am I gonna think that. Neither am I gonna think that. And I done been amongst some of the wealthiest. And they eating all this raw fish and stuff like that. Like, you want something? I'm good. Baby, I ain't here to do nothing but get what you know so I can take it back to the people. Do you understand me? And that's why I don't discount what I teach. Because I got access to their systems and their structures that made them millions and billions of dollars. Same access to their structures and them systems that took me. Now, this ain't to brag or boast, only on my God. When I was out there selling dope tirelessly, hello, somebody, tirelessly. I think probably the most I made in a month was $6,000 to $10,000 because I didn't hustle every day ignorantly. I put myself on a schedule. When my kids is going to sleep at nighttime while I cannot be tracked or traced, I'm going to get out there and hustle over the night because the crackheads really come out at that time. And before the sun come up, I'm going to be at home like a mama. So I hustle very wise. But when the Lord showed me that I could pay you more and he made me do something that I never did so I can have something that I ain't never had, he made me give up that Section 8. He said, look, they shutting everything down. You ain't going to have nothing. What did I put on the inside of you? And what I put on the inside of you is going to pay you more than you done ever had in your life. But there's going to be some things that you have to do first. I said, what? He said, well, if you on Section 8 and you start making this type of money that I'm going to give to you and bring to you and lead you into these places that get you real wealth, they're going to get you. And we don't do fraud moves. We do boss and kingdom moves. So give it back to them. When I gave it back to them, they was trying to beg me to stay on it. But it was something that kept me limited. A lot of my people I try to help, I just got to interject and say this. A lot of my people I try to help and be like, look, let me help you start your own business. Mother, you love to cook? Yeah, I do. Let me show you how to put that together and pay yourself what you cost, not what they told you cost. Is that going to affect my disability? I'll be about ready to just fall on the ground. Literally. Did you just say that? You wouldn't trade your $786, $805 to pay yourself $10,000 a month? What is up with that? So he said, get that stuff back. Then the next thing he said, get them food stamps back. He said, because anybody that's on their programs, what they getting ready to have coming down the chute, if you on their programs, on any of their programs, they're going to be able to control. Even your very children, they will remove from your home. He said, give it back. I'll take care of you far better. And the enemy don't care who he used. He tried to come in on my husband. It was like, well, God told you to not work. I worked at the post office. I hated it. Out there slaving. 8, 9 o'clock. You don't deliver people mail, you go into federal prison. I said, yeah. The Lord told me to get that Section 8. Well, what are we going to do? We went from paying $82 in rent. And the Lord said to buy a house. So the enemy had to rise up in somebody. You're looking at me like, how this going to happen? Bro, I don't need you to know how it's going to happen. Just watch God. That's all I need you to see. I'm giving up these food stamps and I'm giving up this Section 8 and we're going to trust God. And that wasn't long ago. That was in 2020. And baby, when I tell you that after $300,000 years, I stopped counting after 300,000. As I look back last, what the heck? I ain't never had that much money in my life. But I use it to invest more. That's why I'm not up for discount. You're going to pay me. My mentor, for me to sit down and go to his house and get in his mind, so I can do what he did, that was $50,000 for a couple of hours to get into the trainings that I have gotten into so I can get their systems, because it's all about systems. 30,000, 25,000. So every time I got money, I kept on investing it. Multifamily, I wanted to learn how to buy whole family complexes so I can get my people off the street. I'm not trying to give you a hallelujah and, lay hands on you and have you run around 50 times and slap your neighbor a high five, and then you go back home to your cottage and you broke it in a joke. No, that wasn't my portion. No, my portion is to bring you up. Now I'm gonna come to the community so I can give you the call, but I'm not gonna sit there with you. I beg to defer. I don't like poverty. Poverty took some things from me. Poverty destroyed a lot of things in my family. I'm not playing with poverty, and poverty ain't playing with me. After God said, what's on the inside of me? He said, first of all, tell your story. I told my story. And in 1 hour, I paid myself $12,000. It was over. It was, did I just do that? My husband would watch me $40,000 days, $50,000 days. For what? For speaking. What gift do you got on the inside of you that you've been sitting on and setting to the side trying to set these handouts? I tell stories. I'm a storyteller. They real stories. I got many of them. And when the Lord showed me that what you went through wasn't for your demise, but for your blessing. Oh, baby, when I saw that one story, I said, well, wait a minute. I dealt with infertility for 10 years. That's another story. I lost a child and can relate to a lot. That's another story. I was homeless. That's another story. Oh, they pay people millions of dollars to speak to them and help them out of situations, even if they have $1 million. What did you go through or overcome, and you still here in your right mind, that the enemy now got to pay you back for what you went through? Oh, baby, I ran it up. Break it up. I tell all my friends, break it up. Yeah, you got to pay me back. Oh, yes, it was bad then, but it is great now. You got to pay me back for all the hell you put me through. Now I'm telling my story to the whole world. And now you got to pay me for what you took me through. Oh, I wish I would waste myself on some depression. No, my depression turns into dollars. Turn your depression into deposits. What did you overcome? What did you make it through? What do you love to do? You love to game? Oh, you love to encourage people? Do you know that there are billionaires right now that they ain't got nobody surrounded around them right now but people that are users, and they need to talk? That's why they do drugs. And if you're a person that would just listen, they would pay you millions of dollars to just listen. They know you ain't there to use them. They just want you to listen. And baby, don't be like me. Baby, don't be like me. Don't be like me that's double doused. Not only do I got earthly knowledge, which is sensual and devilish, but baby, I'm packed spiritually. So if you got a problem that seems to be a spiritual problem, not only can I help you in the physical, I can help you in the spiritual. I help get you free. Ooh, they will give you the skin off their body. Somebody waiting on you right now. And once I told my story, I said, look, let me get an ebook, because that's my trailer to my book, which is a stream of income. Hello, this is my one story. Let me show y'all something real quick. Satan, you ain't gonna tear my words up. That's what you ain't gonna do today. So I said, I told my story, $12,000. That got me an ebook. So my story was one stream of income. Then I got me an ebook. All you need to do is know how to go create you a trailer and let people know I'm back, I'm coming, whatever the case may be. You can sell that ebook for $10, for $20. That's one stream of income. So now that helps you with your gas bill if you got gas. You're supposed to have a bill, a business for every bill, or a stream for every bill. Your house should never be built on one foundation, on one paycheck, on Social Security, on government assistance, on a 9-to-5. Because if they take that money from you, your whole house falls. Your whole house, your rent, your electricity, your gas, your food, everything relies on one paycheck. That's not enough. So now I got an ebook that provides for my gas. And then I'm going to turn that into a book. So now I got an ebook and a book that I'm selling at $19.99. Now I can go and have book tours, Now I can get speaking engagements, but it's another stream of income. So now I got a $20 product. That bill right there that can be taken care of, that is my food. So now I got my gas and my food taken care of. And after my book, I got a workshop that I'm going to put together. Show people how to tell their stories. And that's another stream of income. And that one right there can pay my rent. So that's a $197 product. And then I got a master class. And that's a $497 product. And that right there can pay whatever I want it to pay. I got my rent paid. It can pay my utilities and provide the clothing for my children. So now I got a master class. And then I'm going to get me a mastermind where I coach people for 12 months. And my mastermind is $5,000. If I get 2 people to sign up a month, I got $10,000 coming in a month. All I need is 2. I don't need a whole lot. So now that's for me to go invest and buy land. That's for me to take my money and go and turn it into hard assets, because money is about to falter. Go buy gold and silver. Smart. Okay? Go get my own land. That way, if you say I can't go in your grocery store when the next, plan such and such come. Oh, cool. Got my tomatoes back here. I can live off the earth. But I don't need meat. And if I do want to get some meat, I got land to get meat too. All you need is 2 cows to mate. All you need is 2 chickens to mate. All you need is 2 pigs to mate. I don't care if you don't eat pork. People do. And you can sell that. That's all you need is 2. Like Noah, 2 of each. Go dig me a well. Now I got clean water. I got meat if I'm a meat eater. I got meat to sell. People will sell. What did Joseph do? Oh, I'm going to let y'all go right here. Let me let y'all go. What did Joseph do? Joseph got a plan. He said, look, it's a famine getting ready to come. Let me go buy up all the wheat in Egypt. God gave him the plan. Let me go buy up all the wheat in Egypt. That way, when the famine hit, they're going to be looking for wheat. And they were. And when they came, it was like, we don't got money. He was like, well, what do you have? We got houses. We got land. We got cattle. We can't eat that. Can we buy wheat? And then they came back 6 months later. He gave them he rationalized enough of them for 6 months. 6 months they came back and said, was you surely gonna make us starve? And I am. What you need? What you got for me today? We got ourselves. Oh, we'll take that. we need some work over here. Come on. We'll sell us yourself. Y'all don't understand. Is anybody hearing me? What is happening for us as a people? That's why the Lord wants us in position. I wanted to share with y'all, but I might be able to come back here later. I got a class on tonight that I'm teaching. If I don't come back on here later on, I'm going to come back on here in the next day or so. Y'all make sure y'all show up, because I want y'all to tell me some of the things that you like to do. And I'm going to show you how much the government is paying you for your services. Now, most people want to know, why would we want anything to do with the government? Because I want my money back. You don't want to give me my 40 acres and a mill? That's cool. Because I got a service that you need. Did you know that the government buys socks and water and eyelashes and makeup, and those that's in boutiques and photography and all kind of stuff, and stop signs and glass? Did you know? And they give you trillions of dollars for doing it. They give you trillions of dollars, and I'm going to show you. All you need me to do is help you position yourself properly and teach you what to do. And then you rock it out. See, last year I was trying to find 100, a whole tribe, 100. Come on, 100. Let's go 100 deep. Let's all go get $1 trillion. And you can get multiple of these. You're not limited to one. Ooh, do you know we would have owned America? Listen, the problem was my people play too much. They was too busy getting ready for Satan Claus. Santa Claus. They were still ready to still sow into these people that's trying to kill them. Listen, I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick, okay? I'm gonna just show you right here while I'm here, and then I gotta go for real. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all something. And hold on over here because I want to show y'all something over here, okay? Chrome tag, what is that? Okay, I'm gonna go here. I got this pulled up over here, but I'm gonna talk about this, okay? Another time. I just want to show y'all something. I just want to show y'all something. Let me get it set up over here, okay? Let me do an advanced search. I'm not giving you my feedback. Now let me show y'all something. Let me pull up another tab over here real quick. And let me go to NACE. Find my NACE code. So just say, for instance, you in a trucking inspector. So you already see over here on this screen. Let me go ahead and turn my camera around over here so y'all can follow with us. So you already see over here, I didn't show this several times, but right now, if you had an Airbnb business and all these refugees is coming over here, they would give you trillions of dollars. We just gonna, for time's sake, because I gotta go, 5 minutes, gotta go. I'm just gonna put up general freight transportation. And I want to find the NACE code for that. I'm just looking for the number. Here go this number. I'm just going to look 484110. 484110. 484110. Okay. Now I'm going to put that NACE code over here and I'm going to show y'all how much money they're giving away to people that's just in transportation. Could you go? Thank you. All right. Here we go right here. What did I say that code was? 484110. So as you see, general freight trucking. Is my computer gonna die? So as you see here, I put general freight trucking. That's the NACE code for truck drivers. I just want to see how much money they. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do one thing. I want to see last year. I want to see this year, and I want to see 2020. How much money they didn't gave out. Submit search. Boom. Here we go. Now, y'all can see this on the screen for this trucking company. I'm talking about how y'all get generational, long-term generational money that you ain't never, ever got to worry about going to go clock in a 9 to 5. This is long-term. This contract started 12/11/2002, and it ended 7/1/2020. Look how much money they gave them. $15,749,030 to make sure they transport their stuff to and fro. This one right below, let's go back. Hold on 1 second. So as you can see, all of these is in the millions over here. All of these is in the millions. Okay. But I want to go back real quick for time's sake and just show y'all something else. For those that are in beauty. No. Natural, any of that, herbalistic, anything health and beauty, just let's go over here. Excuse me. I gotta go after this one. But we're gonna go ahead and go for 446120. 446120. 446120. Let's see. 446120. As you can see, health and beauty, health and personal care stores. Let's take this one out and just search for this. What was the monies they gave out to people who provide these services? How much did they give out? And let me take 2022 out. And search again. Hold on 1 second. So as you can see, they had this contract for 2 years only. 10/1/2019, this top one right here. 10/1/2019 to 9/30/2022. They got 4,814,000. No, they got 4,814,594,000. Right? Yes. That's what they got for 2 years worth of work. That's what they got. I can go on and on and on. I don't have time, but I can show you from photography to everything. How do I stop the share? Stop the screen share. Okay. I don't care what you do. Let me turn this camera back around. I don't care what you do. How much do you get? Look, if you divide that up, if your government contract is for 2 years and you divide that up for 12 months, 24 months, you take that number and you divide that by 24 months, you'll be getting at least $300,000 a month. Sassy Monet, ain't nobody worried about you, sis. Like, you don't know nothing about me. Nothing about me. How much I'm out here working my business, serving in the community. You need to stay in your lane and work yours. It's just that simple. If you wouldn't be focused on what I'm over here doing, then you could do something for yourself. Don't be an internet, don't be a social media groupie, just popping on people's stuff that you know nothing about. Just don't do that. How much I make? What you mean how much I get? You ain't gave me not one single penny. So I ain't got nothing from you. Right? I ain't got nothing from you. So you shouldn't be worried about anything moving forward otherwise than that. Like, period. You shouldn't. Nevertheless, y'all, I gotta go. They must don't understand over here. Y'all need to let the people know. Like, look, Hebrews, the hieroglyphics. Baby, if you can control them things that's operating in you, I can. That's just facts. You come for me, I'm the one that's going to drive back for you. That's just facts. Okay? So this is what they don't understand. I know that's what, listen, They don't understand. And I'm gonna charge it to her head and not to her heart, but I will put her up on the screen and rebuke all the Satanism out of her. Like, I don't know what you used to, but what you not finna do is trying to come up over here like you an internet gangbanger. Period. You not finna do that. I'm one of them ones that'll get on there and pay $1.99, see where your location. Bye, y'all. Don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble. Let me go sit down. Let me tell y'all what I'm offering y'all, okay? Tomorrow I'm having a business blueprint. A lot of y'all probably have inboxed me, probably have, I'm sure you have, and it's just been so much that I cannot get to it right now. But I am gonna get to it, okay? Don't think that I ain't. I put my information up above. I don't even know if I could go and find it. There's so many other comments. But I'm gonna tell you this. Tomorrow, if you go on my page, on my business page, I didn't put it on YouTube because I don't know how to do all of that yet. I'm gonna have to have my assistant say that. You didn't say that I was fake? I don't know. It's under your profile. I put it up there. A lot of these disagreeables are bots created to steal the time. Wow. I figured that as well too. I'm not gonna say that they're not, because they get on here and they'll do that type of stuff, you know. I just gotta let it be known. I got a hack. Okay, well, Satan, the Lord rebukes the hacker. Leave my sister alone. My apologies to you, sis. Like, if you didn't do it, my apologies. Okay. And it wasn't meant at you anyway. It was meant at that spirit. Period. Like, at the end of the day, it's all love. I'm not here to fuss and fight with nobody. I'm here to make things right. I'm not here to fuss and fight with not a single soul. But if anybody bring it, baby, ooh, you better bring that A game straight up. Because I'm double anointed in the physical and the spiritual. That's just what it is. Tomorrow we having a business blueprint. Okay, it's $105. It's only seating is limited. So please sign up today. If you want to know who got your money, I'm gonna show you how to go get your money. I'm gonna show you where to go get $5,000 to $10,000 off bat. I'm gonna show you how you can get Amazon $10,000 line of credit. I'm gonna show you all the stuff that you need to know. I'm gonna show you all the stuff that you need to know. I'm gonna show you what to do, how to do it, and what it's gonna lead and take you to. It's $105. Okay. Anybody interested in that? I know a lot of you guys saying, well, how I'm gonna get you to code? It's so many that I cannot do one by one. And I don't ever want the people that I am educating or teaching to think that things are free. Because if you think that, now I give away a lot of stuff, a lot of free information, but when you're trying to come out of poverty, you can't think that way. I'm gonna invest in me and I'm worth it. I'm gonna invest in me learning something that I ain't never learned, that I can pass down to my children, that I can use. And anybody that has been in any of my classes, any of my coaching, any of that will let you know this woman is the real deal. I done helped many of them get over 100,000, 60,000 was the minimum. Buy cars, all this other type of stuff. So, like I said, you can fact check me and understand that there's no negative stigmas. If you a thief or you a scam, it's gonna be on that internet. It's gonna be on that internet. For Instagram, the link is in my bio. It's gonna be tomorrow at how can I get in contact with you, my sister? Right? Yes. I put my information. Oh, you trying to reach out to me on YouTube? Okay. Did you follow me from Papa Duck? Could you go back and look at that video and just get the information and the details? I'm gonna try to go back and alter my information so that it's in there. But if you want to look me up on Facebook, Dr. Tawana Worlds. I'm also on Instagram at Dr. Tawana. Yeah, Dr. Tawana. Email address, let me put that over here, y'all. And that's the problem. If you want to get to me like real fast, inbox or something, my phone number. But I have been inundated, like literally. with a bunch of phone calls, and I got to get some assistance to help me with the phone calls and the emails and all of that stuff. But one thing that I do know is if how we can connect. Like tomorrow, I'm connecting with all the people. I want you guys, and like I said, space is limited. How you know that you didn't make it is because it won't let you register. It's really a first come, first serve. I'm a mother of 9, just in case anybody didn't know. I'm a mother of 9. So I have a set of twins and a 6-year-old that is here. Play t-ball. We also have a community empowerment center. Oh, y'all was over here faithful, huh? It kicked me out. My computer screen died, y'all. Sorry about that. But I see y'all over here. Y'all is not playing. Yes, yes, yes. Um, you guys, if you guys are interested, look on my pages. I'm trying to figure out how I can get the information. I'm gonna go look at your comment on Facebook and see how I can send you my information, Jackie Johnson. I know I need her info. I've been wanting to do. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still see me? Hear me? I don't even know if y'all can hear me or see me, but I try to come back and let y'all know that my computer died. Bless his heart, and that's why I was booted off. But you guys, make sure. Hey, brother Marquise, what's up? What's up? make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. So make sure y'all faithful. I love y'all. I'm serious. I love y'all. I love that. I love to see most people are like, oh, she dropped off. Boom, let me go. But y'all was here thick like Mac lip gloss, waiting on you, girl, waiting on the sauce. We can hear and see you. All right. So I don't do Facebook like that, but yes, I can hear you. Okay. I'm gonna try to send you the information on YouTube. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. We're gonna definitely connect. But tomorrow, that's the best that I could do for a group because there's so many people reaching out to me for help. It would take me 1,000 consultation calls. So I'm gonna do everything, everything. You just gotta go on my page and find it. I'm gonna send it to those or put it over there on YouTube, and then you guys can click or join or however. I'm always gonna be serving up the community. I got a group on Facebook. It's called Build Black Better. We give out money in there. It's $1 to be in the group, and the dollar is distributed to everybody that's in the group. So the Lord gave me the concept to build the community. Like, look, if it's 1 million people in there and everybody gave $1, that's $1 million that somebody could get or somebody's. So I definitely want to build that group up. That's just a group where you can get in and get free information, free resources, free money. Like, period. It's called Build Black Better on Facebook. I'm new and I need all my sister. Yes, yes, yes. So you guys, that's on Facebook. And yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. God bless y'all. Love you. And I will definitely talk to you soon. Peace out.